Good job I have the turkey bone. And I need a turkey skin. Of course I need a turkey skin. Why wouldn't I? Jones, what are you doing? Coming in here and like promoting other streamers, telling people to go and follow them. That's like the most retarded thing to do ever. It just really is. Where's the button? I don't know. And why do folks do that? It's just absolutely stupid. Crazy people. Crazy people. Right, okay, let me have a look at let's have a look at the modify weapons. So, clearly, let's take some off first. Let's that's got all tear on because I was using that for the pure tear damage. We'll take a look at that. We might modify that in itself. We'll take the handling off this one, even though I might actually I've probably got better. I want better. I like having handling on this for the pure speed of it. What have we got? I've got 3 handlings. Handling, damage, and corruption. That's a 44% handling. That's massive. Handling and shock. I mean, this is the sort of thing that would go better on that other bow, but it's like mixing the stats up. 40% handling. Let's put it on. Yes, please. Get the handling on this one. No, I mean, that's it. Nobody. If someone comes in saying, hey, follow this random streamer that's not affiliated to the stream and I don't know, never heard of, no one in the audience is going to go, oh, let's see who this is. This looks interesting. It's just a silly way of announcing anything, and it just gets you a bad name, not just for the person that's spammed it, but for the streamer. I mean, people think, well, is that idiot then getting people to go and randomly spam his name in other streams? He maybe know nothing about it, so it might not be the streamer's fault, but even so, it makes you question, doesn't it? Tear, that's a good tear damage. That'll go on my, I think I'll put my tear one. What else have I got? So, I don't really want to add tear to this. There's no point adding shock to it. I don't know whether I want to put that, because, like, it doesn't do any damage anyway, this thing. And I don't know if adding damage to it will, I don't think it add anything. Does it? Let's just check. I don't know, because it's a percentage. It's increased 16% of nothing. So, I just got better handling as a result. Let's put that in its place. That one can probably come out, so we'll... I've got nothing to swap it for, though, have I, really? Shock damage. I don't know. We'll leave that as it is. We'll look for something better on that. We might find something better as we go along. Let's have a look. We've got this. Now, I want some high damage on this, like really high damage. What have I got? I've got 2. I feel like I've probably got some more elsewhere. Shock is wasted, but handling might be nice for it. Let's definitely put these in. Okay, so we've currently got that over 200. Let's take a look at... is there anything I want to remove? That can be sold now, so we'll get rid of that. This is my Shadow Sharp Shot bow, which is all tear. I might have some better tear ones to put in this, actually. Yeah, I thought so. I'm going to go with that. That's 25% tear. We've got... no point putting shock on this one. Okay, what about this one? This is 26%. Is it? 26, 26, 30, 38. Very rare. That's nice. So that's going to do so much tear damage, it should just rip things straight off. Which is fine. That's kind of what I use that one for. I don't use it for much else. What might be better on the tripwire? I don't know if I use that much anymore. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. We've got a little bit of tear and a little bit of shock on that. We've also got shock. I've been building shock up on that. I don't use that a lot. The question is, what am I going to use this bow for? Am I going to use it for the shock? Am I going to use it for the freeze? At the moment, I want to go and buy a rattler. Because let's go and see what the other weapons are. Where do we get these from? They're outside. I'll hand this other question first. There's another one just here. And then we'll finish doing the shopping bit, I think. Let's have a look at the map. I complete my collection of antique weapons.
Karja have been here working since the spire cast a shadow on the mesa.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements, and Sun King Avad decreed the Lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it will bring ruin to the Lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the Lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the Lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander.
All one.
While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
That sounds like a quest.
This is a good day.
See what I mean about that thing across the chin? It looks like it's stopping her talking fully, because she can't open her chin because it's tied to her face.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the Lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
Why?
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
Massacre.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them.
What's going on with her eyes and her head?
And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry.
There is something a little bit wonky about some of the characters' eye movements and head movements in the cutscenes. It has been ever since from the start, especially with Rost, it was noticeable. It's kind of funny.
What's Red Maw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Red Maw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the Lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
Let's just kill Assis. It'll be much quicker.
Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why do you hunt down a thunderjaw and a stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Okay. Oh, I got a Tear Blaster weapon box +1. Did I? Did I? What's this? A Tear Blaster. And a Tear Blaster charge. Is that something new? We've got the Lodge Rope Caster. So what is a Tear Blaster? Blasts of compressed air from this close-range weapon strip armor and components from machines without the need to aim precisely, leaving them more vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Cannot be modified. Oh. So that's just got 100 tear. That's something new. Is that like... That's not like the Rattler, is it? Because this is one I wasn't expecting. It's like a Rattler, but for Tear Blast. Oh, okay. Well, that might... no. I was going to say it might replace the need for the Tear Blast on that thing, but we can't modify this anyway. I'm just going to quickly equip it instead of there, because I want to see what ammunition I need to craft for this. We can... Oh, I need to craft the pouch for it first. Let's see. Let me see. What skins do I need for this? Okay, that's fine. We can do the first one. Fishbone. Straight away into problems. Fishbone. It's like the tear arrow, but with a wider effect. Cool. It's like a shotgun. I'm gonna have fun trying that one out. We've come across something heavily armored. We just unload that into it first. I'm gonna do those quests as and when I think. I'm not gonna worry about them right now. What's the game set me? What do I want to do? I want to go and do the final cauldron. We're going to need to do some story quests, I think, to go and catch up a little bit. I'm going to buy some stuff in town first, but I'm just going to highlight a quest while I think we're going to do the City of the Sun rather than these, because this feels like... It looks like we should go this way. So we'll highlight that. I think we need to catch up on those. But, first off, let me go and find... That does look shotgun-like, doesn't it? I'll just put that back on. We'll sort our mods and our armor out and stuff in a moment. Get out of my way! Right, vendors. Vendors. Where do I find a good vendor for this? Should be all sorts of people here. What are these guys selling down here? Crap. Okay, I don't know what that's for.
Back from the wilds.
Nope. But let's trade.
You ready?
No, not that one. Farewell.
Come on back.
Farewell.
If you found
Farewell.
any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Where else? We've got these two we've checked.
Fine.
Let's see. There was someone... Well, there was someone outside the city, I think, wasn't there? Are these just boxes? What do they have in? We don't know. Oh. A special modification? No. No. I mean, I could buy them towards the end of the game if I decide I want to get lucky and find some more mods, but we'll see. Yep. Aha! Okay, this might be what we're looking for. What's he got? So what do I need? Okay, he sells the Tear Blaster, which I've got. I've got the Shadow Blast Sling. Well, I haven't, but I've got the Hunter's one. The Shadow Rattler, and I can't... Oh, you are joking! I need to make a note of this. So I need a boar and a rabbit skin. All the rabbits I could have had. Use. Scumbag game. So I don't need a warbow. That's fine. I've got those. I've got the Shadow Tripcaster. The Shadow Sling. I mean, I could use that as my fire damage. And use the General Bow as pure damage. I feel like let's see what I've got. actually, because I can sell some of these now. We can sell the Kaja sling. Have I got the Shadow sling? No. So that is something I could do with. We don't need... What don't we need? We don't need that. Let's get rid of that one. We've got the Lodge... So that's a blast sling. We've got the rope caster and the war bow. We've got most things. I could buy that sling just for the sake of having it, I suppose. It would do more than the arrows, wouldn't it? The arrows are nice for, like, the longer range stuff and setting things on fire. I've got to admit. I feel like we should buy... yep, go down here, please. The Shadow Sling. Because I can afford it and I've got the bits for it. It's also a way of doing freeze damage. If I decide I want to... I need a freeze weapon, which I'm thinking... That Shadow Rattler. That does freeze, so I can mod that up for freeze. And then blast it with the other thing. Let's get that anyway. Very rare. Okay, let's come out with this. So I want to take those mods off. Modify weapons. Not that I'll probably be using this, but I don't know. So, clear. I can sell that now. So this sling. Should we set this one up? What have I got? I've got that which I'm planning to do blast with. Yeah, I'll keep the fire damage as it is, because I don't think I've got that many great damage mods to use anyway. I'll set this one up for... Should I set that one up for freeze? Doesn't do a lot of freeze compared to that, does it? That does twice as much. Just the bow's going to be easier to apply it from a distance. The corruption one might be fun. What have we got in the way of freeze? We've got freeze and tear and damage. Well, actually, that's actually quite good. The freeze and tear one, maybe not so much, but there's a lot of freeze. Then again, I was thinking of setting this up for damage, wasn't I? What have I got? I don't currently have any fire damage stuff. Because that's on the bow, isn't it? You never used your hunter bow or shadow sling after you got all the other weapons? I don't know. I can't decide. What did you put on your war bow then, guys? You ended up using the tripwires, which I'm not as keen on. The rope caster, which I do like. The snapshot and the blast sling mostly. Well, the blast sling... I've got it modified. Yeah, there's no point putting fire damage on that. I do have, on this one, a pure damage mod, don't I? I'm tempted to put that on there. Let's replace that with handling and shock, tear and handling. I don't mind putting a bit of tear on this. Let's replace that. The fire ones, these aren't the best things ever. So I'm going to really mod this up. This is going to be my big damage. Boom. So what does this thing do now? Does it show us 291 blast damage, and then we can improve this. So I want that, and then I'm going to freeze. I'm thinking of attacking big things. I'm not sure what I want to use that for. I'm tempted. I need a big freeze on something. I'm so tempted to use that for the corruption, just because... What have I got that can go in there anyway? Do I have corruption? I have lots of corruption. Should we try that for a bit of fun? Because I've not tried corruption out. Let's do this. We can take these out, which is one of the nice things. So I've got corruption, handling, and shock. That goes well. Because this does do shock if I decide to use it. And the freeze, I'm going to put on that sling. See if we'll do it that way around. It might not be a good way around doing it, but we'll find out. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Put that one on. So this is going to be for... I'll take these out if I don't like it. I know it's going to... It's a way of turning enemies against my enemies from distance, so we'll see. You use rope caster, sharpshooter bow, and the tear blaster. Oh, we'll try these. We're going to try these. I can't wait to try that blast sling, especially if we get things frozen first. So I'm going to put my freeze Oh, I was thinking about fire on this, though, wasn't I? That does 50 fire damage, whereas that does 39. But I still need a freeze method, which I think I was going to use the Rattler for, but I think I need to go and get some skins for that. Let's currently use freeze for this, because I can then swap everything around. Freeze and tear, which is not really much of benefit. Freeze and damage is. Then again, freeze and tear might go, well, we'll see. 35, 42. It might as well be that one. Let's really max this out. I'll probably change these around at some point. Right, so this is my big damage stuff. Let's just, I should probably have equipped those in the right place. Let's see, we still want that for now, I think. We want, corruption's going to be very, very situational. Let's equip that. Place of the Tear Blaster. The Tear Blaster was for literally tearing armor off. That's my blast sling. Okay. Let's have them at opposite ends so I know which is which. Let's go with that for now and see what we find.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
And I can sell just to make some space. We can probably sell a load of rubbish, but we can definitely sell that now. And yeah, let's go to this. What can I... Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I hate those menus. Right, let's mark some of these for sale. Not that I need cash, but we're just going to free up some slots here. It is getting a little bit full. And then we need to go and get some skins. A bloody... What is it? A rabbit and a boar skin. Seriously. Rabbit and a boar skin at this stage of the game. Still. And that raccoon skin. That damn raccoon. Yeah, I never got him, did I? That one that walked past me when I was in the no fire zone. Don't really want to get rid of ammunition at the moment because we are in the process of kind of crafting new stuff. The herbs I could probably sell. Oh, hang on. I must be able to... He won't take those, will he? I'll drop some of these sticks if I need to.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
I think the hunter bow has outlived its usefulness. At the moment, it's my preferred method for dropping fire on stuff, but we'll probably switch that around. And I don't know about... It's got a nice rate of fire, which I really like. Which is the one I want to use off this one. They've got the sticky bombs. Yeah, it's the sticky bombs. They're going to be so much fun. And the freeze bombs. Fire bombs, we'll not bother crafting those because they're probably just a waste of resources. Mind you, it takes them... Go on then, I will create them and we've got them there.
Don't pass up these goods.
I might regret it. We'll worry about that at a later date. Okay, I still find them... Actually, this is still useful for hunting rabbits and stuff. So, I wouldn't say it's past its usefulness. You don't have to finish the game to play the DLC. Cheers. I don't know.
Come take a look.
We shall see. I think I've got what I wanted out of this now. So, let's go and kill some stuff. A rabbit, a raccoon, and a boar. That's the... Oh, it still wants me to go and do a Thunderjaw trophy. That's just for this hunting quest, though. I kind of fancy going and trying to work my way back up there and do that. There's loads of quests up there. So we're going to travel to this one. I'm going to mark that as my first destination and travel to there. Off we go. You think it's better to stop before the last quest and then do the DLC? Oh, I might do that then. As long as it's obvious what is the last quest. If it's one of those that says, if you travel beyond this point, you can't come back, that sort of thing, then obviously that's quite clear. Right, pig. We've got a pig. Oops, that was the wrong one. Mark him. Pigs, raccoons, and rabbits. And fish. We needed fish, didn't we? We did need fish. There was fish bones for something. All right, let's go and get them. Nice blood splatter. No bones on them. Is it worth getting? I might want the meat for some potions, I don't know. You think the DLC is above the Nora area for a reason? I think it's to do it early. I don't know about that. It
I'll tuck that away.
doesn't necessarily mean that, but it might be fine to do it early. We shall think about it. Is that a pig? I need a turkey as well. I do remember seeing I need a turkey. I'm going to move away from that before it... Oh, God. Are you really going to come after me? You really want to do this? Just go away. And did we need foxes? I can't remember if we needed foxes. Go away. We'll take that. Is that thing still after me? Yes. Nice. Keep going. Keep going. It's still coming. Okay. Bit of hunting. Turkeys.
Low and quiet does it.
Can't remember if we needed foxes or not. I think something's coming. There's another fox over there. That noise, though. I wasn't even anywhere close, and it's still it. Kill everything. Hey, Magnificent.
Safe
What an awesome
for a few
name.
minutes anyway.
Hey, Curmudgeon, welcome back. How's it going? You have a nice weekend? Come on. Rabbits, pigs, and raccoons. This is what we need now. We'll sell that. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Rabbit. I feel like the game is demeaning itself slightly, requiring this sort of level of hunting at this stage of the game. Yay! Hang on, that's a skin.
Save this for later.
Nice. So we still need fish bones. I'm pretty sure we needed fish bones. Plus a turkey skin and a boar skin and a raccoon skin. Absolutely nothing out here that I can see. Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like to get this sort of level of stuff, it would be better if the game demanded that I went and hunt something big and nasty like a Thunderjaw. It's like, oh yeah, you need the transformer off a Thunderjaw or something. A Thunderjaw heart, that would do. Rather than like simple skins. Tramplers. It'd be a bit more of a challenge, I think, and it would lead the player towards having to improve their skill and their gear more. But anyway, it is what it is. I don't mind it too much. There's an upside down tank. Right, back the way we came. I only went down there to try and get that pig. You wish they had bears and wolves in this? No, you could collect like wolf teeth for like an amulet. That would fit quite well with the outfits that they've got. Speaking of outfits, I never modded the outfits. Let's just go crafting. So this is my my survivor stuff. I've got a bit of frost and a bit of fire resistant. I think I might have better. Well, not better. Okay. Different, but not better. But the stealth gear. Oh, have I not bought any? Okay, I should probably buy some new gear. We could go with... I thought I did get a kick-ass stealth. 11% and 13%. So what I need is a better stealth armor so that I can put the extra stealth stuff on. And we'll see if that makes a difference. But I'm maintaining that one for the moment. Shock resistances and stuff. We'll take a look. I should have had a look at that vendor for the armor. I forgot about that bit. Sure, it won't be long before I'm back in town. He says, getting distracted by